Hi, my name is Safia Bird-Mears.
And I'm Dr. Rory Dixon.
And welcome to BIGGUP.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rory Dixon, and I'm the Senior Medical Officer at the Surgeon Golin Rehabilitation Center.
Thank you for tuning in to BIGGUP Episode 6. Please follow us at BIGGUP_JA and Dr. Joint Fitness.
Well, I'm an orthopedic surgeon, but I'm also a triathlete, heavily involved in sports. I'm quite active myself. My approach to how I treat persons in terms of my consultation, it changed some years ago when I was asked to be a volunteer at Sigma. I used to help to follow the lead runner, lead walker on bicycle. I would always get a lot of persons after the event complaining of injuries, aches and pains because of the hype of Sigma. They just get up and we're going to do a 5K.
No warm up, no training.
No warm up, no training, no nothing. And then for weeks after, they suffer. I actually created a website some years ago called Getting Fit and Enjoying It, but I lost it because I forgot to pay the subscription fee 1 year. And the aim of it was to get people to choose an activity that they enjoy doing, that they can do a couple times a week or even daily, that will keep them fit, keep them active, and help to preserve them for years to come.
As an orthopedic surgeon, what makes your services unique?
Well, I'm also known out there as the exercise doctor. Because persons who refer persons to me, they will tell them you're going to do some exercise. Everybody, doesn't matter what stage they are, if they're in their 80s, 30s, 20s. I always ask, what do you do for exercise? And of course, I will get the no comments or I walk to the bathroom from a bedroom. I always ask that because I strongly believe that health is not only fixing or treating, but preventing. And part of prevention is keeping healthy lifestyle, keeping fit, and you get more mileage in the long run.
You mentioned that you were involved in sports. Could you go into that a little bit more?
I've always been doing something. In high school, I primarily did swimming, then I did water polo. Never really explored running. I think because if you couldn't run a 10-second 100 meter, you weren't considered a runner. So I never really thought I could run, but I was always moving. If my mother sent me to the shop, I would sometimes, now that I think about it, I probably did 2-3 miles barefooted. Going to the shop without even thinking about it. I always wanted to ride a bicycle. Wasn't allowed to ride because, overprotective parents and
the traffic on the road and all
of that. So I didn't ride my first bicycle until I was at university working about 20 years ago. I rode my first bicycle. To me, a big ride at the time was, the first big ride was riding from Sovereign to Harborview and back.
Wow.
That's 14 miles. And I couldn't sit down for the rest of the day because everything was just sore. Fast forward, 6 months later that same year, I rode from Kingston to Negril with no previous experience.
Wow. How long is that journey, you think?
Usually I leave out from like 5 a.m. in the morning and various stops. And we get to Negril roughly 4 in the afternoon. That's usual. But when I really got into cycling, because anything I do, I really do it to a certain passion. The last time I really put all out effort, I reached Negril at 1:30.
Wow.
But that year I was riding with, I didn't know at the time, but it was an overseas guy who is a triathlete. And he was averaging like 25 miles an hour going down.
You kept up with it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cycling got a little bit boring after that. A friend of mine who is also a cyclist and a swimmer was always going to Negril to the triathlons. And I said, let me try it. So I tried it 1 year and I just trained in the neighborhood here. So there was this triathlon in Treasure Beach called Jake's. That was my first triathlon I did. And when I finished it, felt okay. Felt kind of weird running because never ran before. And when I finished, I looked and I realized I was in the top 20. I was like,
wow.
Wait, look like I can do this thing. So
definitely.
The last time I did Jake's, I was 4th overall. I'd stopped doing it after that because unless you came first, second or third, nobody knew you were there.
Well, that's Jamaica for you.
But I mean, it was a good experience.
How has your Jamaican heritage influenced how you give your service?
In Jamaica, I'm born a country, literally. Yeah, Linstead a country. Well, I would say I come from humble beginnings, so I know how to turn your hand make fashion. I know how to work with what you have. I tell people they don't need sophisticated gym equipment or a gym membership to exercise. So something as simple as a bicycle tube, I show them how to use it as resistance to help to build muscle. For weights, I tell them you can just get a long sock or a stocking, put dirt or sand in it, weigh it out, and you can get 5-pound weight, 10-pound weight. Wow. Anchor it to your ankle and do your leg exercises with it. So simple things like that.
That makes it more accessible.
Yes, so even persons who can't walk at all, there are exercises for them, because working at the Sir John Golden Rehabilitation Center, 90% of persons there are paralyzed, but they are made to be independent, being able to move themselves, come out of bed, go in their wheelchair, go where they want to go, bathe themselves, cook. For those who have a driver's license, do some adaptation so they can still drive, all of that. And that also helps to motivate me to keep active, because if they can do it, why am I going to get lazy? Why shouldn't I maintain my fitness?
I see that your in-office yoga therapy is your bestseller. So tell me more about that.
I have been leaning towards giving less medication and making persons take charge of their own well-being, their mobility and everything. And something as simple as sitting properly. Many persons are not even aware that they're not sitting properly. So they come in sometimes hunched up, and I will just say to them, come off the back of the chair, sit, squeeze your belly in, put your chest forward, how do you feel? And they're like, wow, they feel so much more relaxed. And many persons are so surprised that after giving them a couple of drills, they actually leave the office feeling a whole lot better.
So what do you want customers to feel after they've used your service?
Many persons, I see them one time, I don't see them again for a couple of years. So when they come back and I look at the file and realize that I saw them before, they will say, Doc, when I came to the last time, that better man, I did the exercise, man, I'm good. Something different now. I always want people to feel empowered, that they have control of their surroundings and their health, and that they can get up and do something that they enjoy doing and to add value to their life. Hi, I'm Rory, and big up to Safia.